Herman Cain, a former presidential hopeful who was once considered by President Donald Trump for the Federal Reserve, has died after being hospitalized with the coronavirus. He was 74. Cain's death was announced Thursday on his website by Dan Calabrese, who edits the site and had previously written about his colleague's diagnosis. Herman Cain, our boss, our friend, like a father to so many of us, has passed away, Calabrese said in the blog post. We all prayed so hard every day. We knew the time would come when the Lord would call him home, but we really liked having him here with us, and we held out hope he'd have a full recovery. Cain was among the highest-profile public figures in the United States to have died from COVID-19. Less than 2 weeks before receiving his diagnosis, Cain attended Trump's campaign rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which had been staged despite concerns about mass gatherings during the pandemic. Cain, a stage 4 cancer survivor, tweeted a photograph of himself at Trump's rally showing him surrounded by other attendees, none of whom appeared to be wearing masks or other protective gear. The Trump campaign said that all attendees at the event had their temperatures checked upon entry, and that masks and hand sanitizer were handed out but not required to use. The campaign revealed before the event that 6 members of the team involved in the rally preparations had tested positive for the virus and had been quarantined. Cain had been a business executive and board chairman of a branch of Kansas City's Federal Reserve Bank before moving into Republican politics and eventually becoming a presidential candidate. Last year, Trump briefly considered picking Cain as his nominee to join the Federal Reserve Board. Cain remained a vocal supporter of Trump's after his nomination was withdrawn. Cain had been hospitalized in Atlanta on July 1, 2 days after being told he had tested positive for COVID-19, according to a statement posted to his social media accounts at the time. He did not require a respirator and was awake and alert when he checked into the hospital, the statement said. Please join with us in praying for Mr. Cain, and for everyone who has contracted the coronavirus, as well as their families, it said. The July 2 statement on Cain's hospitalization said, there is no way of knowing for sure how or where Mr. Cain contracted the coronavirus. The Trump campaign said after Cain's diagnosis that he had not met with the president at the Tulsa rally. Cain, the former CEO of the restaurant chain Godfather's Pizza, was no stranger to politics. He became a player in Republican politics as an economic advisor to Bob Dole's 1996 presidential campaign before briefly launching his own bid in 2000.